Alright guys, so this is a 2007 Cadillac SRX4 3.6 liter. Any 3.6 liter is going to be the same as a Cadillac SRX or a CTS or you name it. Any Cadillac GM that has 3.6 is pretty much going to be the same, VVT. So the reason I'm taking this or making this video is because I've seen a lot of video on how to take off the valves and valve solenoids, etc., etc. One thing I had problem with was my spark plugs were all filled with oil. So I basically took the spark plugs out before I cleaned it up. Came to find out, well, regardless of whatever, I would have had to do that anyway. Then I found a lot of oil in my intakes. As you see over there, I just got done cleaning that side up. So the reason I'm taking this video is because a lot of videos are out there, but nobody shows you how to clean them. You got oil. So the way mine was set up, my intake, my front intake, my intake boot right here that goes to the intake is filled with oil. Um, Almost down to the cylinders. You can see they're all black. So what I'm gonna do is instead of stuffing those papers in there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out those papers and I'm gonna stuff it with microfiber cloth before I clean those, but I'm gonna show you how to clean them today. As you can see, I got these cleaned. They're looking pretty good. Now this is just one side. You gotta clean the other side as well once you flip it over. Um, so what you're gonna have to do is basically, I'm gonna show you something that I had to do. Here's my throttle body. I had oil all in there, full of it. I cleaned the throttle body out. I took the intake out. This thing was filled with oil. So basically I cleaned up all the oil in there. As you can see, if you see in there, it's cleaned. What you're going to need is a really good brake cleaner or brake parts cleaner, like the CRC or the 3M, or the other one is, I don't know, I'm going with the O'Reilly brand. This thing is working very good as well. O'Reilly's brake parts cleaner. What you're gonna do is, instead of like just spraying it really hard in there, spray a little at a time every couple seconds for it to just drip out slowly. Wipe down with the cloth, get all the excess oil out, and then spray again until all of it is out. Flip it back, do the same thing. So you're gonna need like good at least 5-6 cans of these, I guess. It all depends on how fast you use them up. You just want to do slow, let it get wet, let it soak up. Then after a few seconds, spray again, let it soak up, spray again, let it soak up. So the reason there's towels in here is because I cleaned this side up. Once I flip it back, all that stuff that's going to come down has to come down somewhere. So you need to catch it before it falls. That's why I got these put up on this side. Now I'm going to flip them over. Let me show you how the other side looks. I think I was cleaning that side too before, but as you can see, come on, buddy. Look at this. This thing is still filled with oil. Look at those clots in here that I put in on the back side. Look at this. That's all the oil coming out. So that's what you want to do. Now I got the other side filled up with the clots here. I'm going to take these out and I'm going to start spraying from this side to make sure that they're all clean. Then, like I said, when you're cleaning your intake, this is where your cylinders are. What you're going to do is, let me pull one out for an example. No. Let's see. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll take that one out. Let me point this here. If you see there, it's clean from quarter way down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff a microfiber cloth in there, something that won't allow anything to go inside. Then I'm going to do the same thing, slowly spray it and scrub it up with, well, technically there's a lot of things you can use, but I'm just using these um, just the regular paper towel to wipe them clean, and then you'll remove the paper towel as you're done with it, as you're going. um, just make sure nothing gets in down there, because if you do, then you're gonna have a lot of problems. So make sure that doesn't happen. Keep it clean as you can. Don't let nothing go down there. Again, nothing go down there, because once it gets down there, that's it, buddy. Your car is done. If you have any questions, you can leave me a comment if it helps you out, which I know it will. There is no other better way to clean it than, I've seen like some guys that are using like some kind of brushes and stuff, and doing a whole bunch of crazy, stupid stuff. What's a good thing about brake pad cleaner is it dries up fast. So you can spray that directly into your spark plugs. It'll clean up and dry right up. And like you see here, while I'm cleaning this intake part, intake tubes, the back side of it comes just like this, really dark and nasty, full of oil. So that's it, guys. If VVT solenoids, I'm going to tell you about those too. There's 4 of them on 3.6. How you can tell is if you look here, you have one right here and one below it. Same thing on this side. One up here, one below it. So for the second one on the, well, I guess left side, but when you're facing it the right side, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take off the bracket for your power steering, which will allow the access to take that out easily without taking the bracket off for this, which is on the back side, also held by, so far I've noticed 110 millimeter. Looks like there's 2 10mm bolts that are holding this. So that's what you're gonna need. I've taken one out, which was easy. The second one, I have no choice but to, Jesus, I'm gonna have no choice but to take out that bracket. It's pretty easy. Most of them is all 10mm bolts, valve timing solenoid, I believe they call it. They're pretty easy to do, but hopefully this helps you guys out. You know, it's gonna clean out everything. You're gonna be happy. You do want to clean it all the gunk out, because that's only gonna slow your vehicle down, and eventually mess it up later on. So it's better you clean it all out if you have it all open. Like I said, it's a Cadillac SRX4 2007. Should you have any questions, like I said, leave me a comment, and I'll try to help you out the best I can. Thanks.